What is a mirror hour? A mirror hour is an hour with double figures. It usually shows itself to you accidentally when you look at your phone, your watch, or any other device which shows the time in a digital format. This can give you a strange feeling, especially when the same double hour appears to you regularly. A mirror hour is made up of numbers which match those of the minutes, for example, 11:11. This phenomenon is closely linked to numerology and astrology, as well as to the idea of synchronicity, which was discovered by Carl Gustav Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist, 1875-1961. The use of digital clocks has highlighted the 24 mirror hours that appear to us each day. These are 0101, 0202, 303, 0404, 505, 606, 707, 0808, 909, 1010, 1111, 1212, 1313, 1410, 1515, 1616, 1717, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, and finally 000. With 101 being the first mirror hour and 00 dots being the last, each hour has its own meaning or message. These can be revealed to us through an interpretation of the angels with the help of Doreen Virtue, through numerological calculation, or through an astrological reading in connection with the tarot cards of Marseille. Synchronicity and the mirror hour. Synchronicity is part of the analytical psychology developed by Carl Jung. It refers to the simultaneous occurrence of two events which, although seeming to have no direct causal links between them, once associated gain a meaning for the person who observes them. This idea of synchronicity must be considered part of a collective unconscious made up of archetypes. Jung observed that certain patients had a life which was completely regulated by the time, their dreams, or by a specific theme. Everyday synchronicities pose a real challenge to the idea of causality. When we experience a moment of synchronicity, it can make us feel uneasy or give us access to another viewpoint of the paradigms which surround us. At 1313, for example, you might receive a message or a phone call from someone you were thinking about. The number will most likely call out to you quite strongly, which is completely normal. That is the nature of a synchronicity. It will strike you as a matter of course. Sometimes the message is clear, and sometimes it is not clear at all. Why did I see a mirror hour? A mirror hour can appear to you for many different reasons, and it is always very personal. Here are the different meanings which can be taken into account to explain the appearance or repeated appearance of a mirror hour. A sign from your guardian angel. The study of guardian angels tells us that the hours on the clock are a method by which these spiritual beings can communicate with the material world. The works of Doreen Virtue allow us to share with you the angelic message corresponding with each mirror hour. If you often see the same mirror hour in your daily life, then that could mean that your angel is trying to make itself known to you. Look for other potential signs because they are definitely trying to warn you or protect you from something dangerous. A person is thinking of you. As we mentioned earlier, synchronicity moves in the collective unconscious. If you often see the same double hour, this could mean that someone is having strong feelings about you. To understand the nature of these feelings, take some time to identify the sensations that you feel at the moment when you see the hour. You will then be able to figure out if this person fills you with a positive or a negative energy. An entity is trying to contact you. Just like an angel, an entity could be trying to get in contact with you. It could be somebody who has passed away, or a spirit that wants to guide you. Either way, you should pay attention to the nature of this entity. If you see a mirror hour in a supernatural context, you should quickly go and see a medium. It could be what is known as a poltergeist or the manifestation of an evil spirit. You need answers. When we face difficult challenges in our lives, we look for answers to our questions. The art of divination often allows us to have a better picture of the future, and analyzing the mirror hour can give you certain keys to your destiny. Just like analyzing your life path through numerology, analyzing a double hour that you see all the time can help you to succeed and overcome the obstacles which are confronting you. It's a message from your subconscious. Our subconscious makes up 90% of our being. Unlike the conscious mind, we are unable to control it. It doesn't have free will, and it works a bit like a computer. The conscious mind gives it a program to run, but after that, it is on autopilot. This explains why you will sometimes check the time unconsciously, because your subconscious has something it wants to tell you. The significance of a mirror hour. You will have understood by now that a mirror hour can have several meanings, and here we are going to give you more information about the double hour that you have seen. If you want to understand the meaning and the message behind a mirror hour, simply go to the Hours section and choose the one which interests you. You will then be given a complete overview to allow you to discover its meaning with the help of angelology, numerology, and card reading. We will also publish many articles concerning the numerological study of the hours, which will allow you to discover more about the reversed hours and triple hours. We also invite you to discover the numbers of angels. You can even query the Oracle of Numbers, which will give you complete guidance when you feel the need. Meaning of a mirror hour by angelology. Angelology, the science of angels, plunges us into the universe of celestial beings who guard and surround our steps everywhere until the end of life. Understanding their roles and how to talk to them will enrich our spiritual journey and our daily lives. Roles and missions of guardian angels. Guardian angels are benevolent presences sent by God to take care of us from the moment we are born. As a rule, their mission is to help and protect against harm, encouraging good activities in the world. Intuition often intervenes through dreams or fabulous coincidences and delicate interferences, showing us the way to find our own path in life. Listening to these messages can help us make informed decisions and overcome obstacles with wisdom. Invocation and communication with angels. Communicating with our guardian angels is an enriching practice that requires an open heart and mind. Angels can be invoked through prayer, meditation, or simply by speaking to them aloud or in thought. So, it's important to establish a link with them, in the light of the signs they send us in every possible form. An hour's worth of mirrors, a white feather on our path, a comforting melody, or a word heard at the right moment. Their presence is a constant reminder that we are never alone in our challenges. Open to the advice and support of these beings of light, we move forward in life armed with the certainty that divine love and protection are always close at hand, guiding us as we fulfill our mission on earth. Meaning of a mirror hour with numerology. Indeed, this hour designates a mirror, and numerology gives another insight into this phenomenon with the other side of the mirror. A deeper dive into the numerology of mirror hours can reveal a new facet of spiritual and personal understanding. The influence of double numbers in numerology. The double numbers at the heart of the mirror hours are considered powerful manifestations of energy in numerology. Each number has its own vibration and meaning, profoundly influencing our existence and the course of our lives. Double numbers, in fact, act as amplifiers of the energy inherent in the number, signaling a focus on the constant accumulation or intensification of each number's innate quality. For example, 11, considered a master number, symbolizes intuition, inspiration, and spiritual enlightenment. Maybe it's a sign to follow your inner feeling. Maybe it's some kind of alert that synchronicities are happening in your life. Or maybe it's an opportunity to communicate with the universe on a highly spiritual level every time you see 1111. Similarly, 22-822, another master number, often resonates with the realization of the most ambitious dreams and the building of something lasting on the material plane. Advanced numerological calculations. To delve deeper into the significance of the mirror hours in life, we can apply advanced numerological calculation methods. This will enable us not only to interpret the messages of the mirror hours, but also to understand how these moments relate to our lives, particularly on a personal level. Life path correlation. You can link the reduced mirror hour to your own life path number, calculated from your date of birth, to obtain personalized information on the problems or opportunities you face. Time alignment. This method takes into consideration the exact moment when a mirror hour may appear in our life, going even further into the date, and therefore the astrological context to give a more precise meaning. By including these advanced methods in our practice of mirror hour numerology, we can try to understand the universal messages hidden beneath these synchronous moments and learn to apply them concretely in our lives.